But if you're not, uh, yeah, just cut them loose. Let's see. I think we got a couple more here.
Is ghosting a sign of immaturity?
Some people are going to say yes. I'm going to say that it's very common. But I'm also going to say that if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, that is a negative toxic behavior. I can't really say from my personal observation that it's being immature. I can say that when you shut down and refuse to communicate with somebody, or you're sitting there pouting and you didn't cross your feet and stomp your arms, you're refusing to acknowledge this person until they give you what you want, that behavior is immature. But if I don't know you, I'm not obligated to communicate with you. So if I haven't formulated the type of bond with you that requires me to communicate with you the way you want to be communicated with, then it is not immature for me to not continue communication with you. You can text me, hi, how you doing? And I can read that text message and move on because I don't know you. I'm not required to talk to you. But by not responding to you, that's ghosting you. You could send me a message and I can respond to the first message, and you send me a second message and I just never follow up with the first response. And just because I didn't respond to your second message, you're ghosted. That doesn't mean that I disrespected you intentionally. It just means that I didn't value the conversation that I had with you enough for me to go back and double check that you had sent me a message, which means that I'm not responding to you, which means our conversation stops. If you are communicating with somebody on a dating platform and there is a 48-hour lag between your communication and their communication, their response to your communication, they're not. Someone who's really interested in you is going to respond to you at least same day, at least within the first 4 hours. So you might, if you're in a different time zone, if you're in a different side of the world and you message somebody, they might be at work. The first thing they should do is message you when they get off from work. If you guys are doing this and you're at the age where you're in school or you're in college or whatever, and you message somebody and they get out of class, they're going to message you when they get out of class. So you might not get a message instantaneously. But if I send you a message today, there's not that much stuff for you to do in 24 hours where you can't send me back a message today. So if 2 days pass and you haven't responded to my message, you are no longer interested in my conversation. Now, there are situations where you didn't pay your phone bill, your phone's off for a little bit of time. There are some situations where you're traveling to an area where you don't have any internet. There are some situations where you're in a natural disaster and you lost internet. In those scenarios, you can reach out to the person and tell them truthfully, hey, this is what happened, but that's a very rare occurrence. It's like a once in a blue moon kind of occurrence, once in a rare red moon kind of occurrence. It's not something that happens every week, every month, every couple days kind of situation.